These beautiful oysters were plucked out of the Chesapeake Bay. I have one special knife I've used for years. Even in France, I had the same knife for opening oysters. You go through the hinge here, and hopefully it will just pop, which it just did. And so you then take your knife and go around the front, the top, I should say. Then you take the oyster out of the shell just like that. 6 more times and I'll have this done. I have some vegetable broth simmering here, and to that I'm going to add some chopped cilantro, a little bit of jalapeno pepper minus the seeds, and I think also in this we're going to put some green Thai curry. So that's just going to boil for a moment or two until the cilantro is cooked. And then I'll put that through a blender, and that will be our first green sauce. For sauce number 2, I begin by sweating some fennel and shallots that I've chopped up. They've been cooking away in butter. I'm now going to add some white vermouth to that, and then just let it gently bubble until everything gets nice and tender. Then I'll put it through a blender with more butter, and the sauce will be done. The last step is to gently poach these oysters, and by that I mean really just enough to warm them up. So I'll turn this on, and it's going to go under a very low heat. I did want to say there's so many different kinds of oysters. These are obviously Chesapeake Bay, but you can get Cotuit oysters in Massachusetts. There are 15-20 different kinds when you go to the market in Paris. Of course, the top of them is the Bellon. Since oysters do not have a central nervous system, many vegans eat them. Presumably they have no ability to feel pain, and so, it's rather safe to eat them. And in fact, they're plentiful because the ocean produces them, and their shells also protect against tidal surges. And as global warming makes stronger storms, oysters are our friends. That's done enough for me. So what I'll do now is take this liquid. It's called the liqueur, actually, the oyster liqueur. Strain it, and I'll put this into our other sauce. I've put the warmed oysters back into their shells, and let's continue now with sauce number 1. This is the one made of anise and oyster liqueur and all those good things, and vermouth. A little bit of cream and a lot of butter. You kind of just want to nap it a little bit like that. Good. Then the next thing is a green sauce. And then finally, to decorate a little bit, why not to use a culinary pearl? I'd love to find a pearl in an oyster I've opened, but that's never happened after all these years. So we'll just add an artificial one. These are shamrock flowers, which I thought were kind of pretty. And then just a little mum to garnish it. There you have it, my version of Oysters Rockefeller.